Haim, you wrote an article titled Divorce Without Destruction. Divorce without destruction? How's that possible?
Yes, it is counterintuitive, Alex. Usually people think of divorce as being destructive. People are angry, they're hurt, they're upset with themselves, they project it on the other side. But very often people, particularly lawyers in my field, believe that people fight because they're just angry and vindictive and destructive. That's not really the case. Most people fight because they feel threatened. They're scared and they feel like they need to fight to protect themselves, their future, their well-being. We have the amygdala, the reptilian brain.
Oh, yeah.
And that reptilian brain is a super sensitive threat mechanism. The moment it senses a threat, it shoots adrenaline out through the body, and the body pulls blood from the non-essential organs and sends it to our arms and legs so that we can run faster and climb higher and jump away from the threat. But what that does by doing that is...
Or worse.
What that does is it shuts down other considerations. We're not worried about the future. We're not worried about our careers. We're not worried about the exam next week. We're worried about the threat that's right in front of us. As it relates to what we're speaking to, the moment somebody feels threatened, they can't see the options. We get tunnel vision, and we don't see the options that might be there right in front of them. And so people fight because they believe they don't have a choice. So what can I do? By demonstrating to my clients my intense commitment to their long-term well-being, when they see how hard I work for them, how hard I work to master the facts of their case, often better than they know it themselves, master the law, use my creativity to create a winning argument for them, all of a sudden they now feel safe. And the moment they feel safe, they can slow down and take that deep cleansing breath and allow their visions to expand. And now they can come with me and explore different options. And very often, we're able to find a way for them to win what's most important to them, even as we let the other side win what's most important to them. So the other side isn't just going to let us walk all over them and get the great thing, but if we let the other side get what's most important to them, they will most often let us get what's most important to us. And so using game theory, using
psychology,
strategic negotiation, I can find ways where my client gets what's most important without destroying the other side. And that ends up often getting them more than they could have won if I were just one of these brute lawyers who goes into everything aggressively.
But divorce is terrorizing. How do you achieve that?
It is absolutely terrorizing. When your closest confidant has become your worst adversary. And so I'm able to shepherd my clients through the terror of divorce by giving them the safety where they know they're going to get a good result. And now we take a deep breath, and hopefully through these negotiations we start to establish trust with the other side. And now the negotiations begin to be a healing process, so that instead of the divorce being a destructive process, the divorce is now the beginning of a healing process. But more importantly than that, that too is very important, but I allow my clients to get these great results while maintaining their dignity and integrity, without selling out their deepest values, without doing those things that people cringe about 30 years later when they remember. And so they can get these great results and still maintain their dignity and integrity, and still protect their children, and still protect their most valuable relationships, but still win. And that is divorce without destruction.
Thank you, Haim.
You're very welcome, Alex.
Thank you very much.